welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for taking a minute to stop by. Of course, if you're returning, thank you as always. So y'all, we are in for a bumpy ride. This is going to be a rocky road ahead of us, so looks like we better get ready and buckle up. All right, you guys, so it's been a lot of job layoffs. I think we're heading towards a recession, and I'll be discussing that over my next few videos. But I will say that there have been so many job losses, especially recently, everywhere from like tech companies to smaller businesses. And you never know nowadays if you're going to have a job tomorrow. There was a company in Mississippi, a furniture company that actually closed, and the way that they informed their employees that they were no longer going to have a job was via text. Like, it's bad enough that you're letting employees go, especially before the holidays, but you did it via text. Like, that's not even professional at all. Well, in my opinion, it's not professional. At least you could have done was send out an email or something. Or how about had a meeting, call everybody in and have a meeting and kind of discuss what's going on and that, we'll be closing. But that's just not okay, especially when people give like a lot of their lives and their time away from family to go to these jobs and bust their behinds, all for things like this to happen. This just goes to show you that employers really don't care about you. I know there are some people that kind of like ride really hard for their jobs and just are willing to do anything. Like, they don't take breaks, won't take vacations, won't take sick time. And I learned that a long time ago. Like, especially if employers are giving you this time, take it, you guys, like, because you're replaceable at the end of the day. God forbid somebody passes away, by next week they have your replacement. So it's just really unfortunate. So not only did that company close, but I saw that Frontier Airlines has actually got rid of their customer service, as far as where you can call and speak to an actual agent. So I'm sure this is something that's going to be going on a lot. Of course, they're saying that you can communicate via social media now, or you can contact them by the WhatsApp. I'm not really familiar with the WhatsApp, but that's going to be their method of communication. So just imagine how many people were laid off from Frontier Airlines just because they decided to do away with it and have other ways for the customer to contact them. And they say it's going to be more, I guess, effective and it's easier and quicker for the customer. And with customer service, they say it's all about the customer, which it is, but it really is. It's just disappointing that this is happening and that so many people are losing their jobs, y'all. Like, this is the sign of the times. This is what's going to be happening all across the board. I think now, if you don't have 2 and 3 incomes, or at least a couple of incomes and side hustles, as long as you're you're able-bodied, I think you're really messing up. And I'm saying that to say, because like I said, our jobs are all replaceable. Some fields, of course, you're not going to be replaceable. So I'm in customer service. I work for home office. As you guys know, I told you the last video. So I have a lot of interaction with customers on a daily basis between like the phones, emails, and like chats and everything. So my job can be replaced. The good thing about it is I do have a medical field background, so I can get back into that. But at this time, I'm not even sure that I can get back into that because with C-19 that's come around, and they have made it mandatory. A lot of healthcare facilities have made it mandatory that you get, I might not even be able to find a job. So I don't know. We will cross this bridge if we get to it. Back to Frontier Airlines. They are a budget carrier from what I have researched on them. So they make you charge for everything, for like your bags, everything you can think of, down to snacks. Y'all, this is so not funny, y'all, but you can't even get a bag of peanuts. They charge you for snacks, y'all. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, can I get a bag of peanuts? I'm about to be on this 4 or 5 hour flight. I need something to munch on. Like, you're going to charge me, what, $8 for a mini bottle of water? No, thank you. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to insert this clip. This was at my local Target. So several months ago, they did a remodel, and this is what it looks like. They used to have like a person that was working. They could get you your popcorn, and had like a little Pizza Hut so they can serve you Pizza Hut. Now they have did away with the person. This right here, you can just grab your Pizza Hut pizza. Right here is where you'll grab the popcorn. Nobody's no longer fixing it for you, your condiments, and then you'll do your self-checkout. So that's something that's going on. And I also want to talk about another water crisis, y'all. If you are not stocking up on water, please, even if you have to do little bit by little, if you have to buy a case, per week, or just buy some kind of water filter or water filtration system. Even if you go to Walmart and buy like the Life Straw for like $20 to $30, make sure you have some way to purify your water. This is happening far too often. It's like the officials are failing us. We can't depend on them. So all we can do is prepare. In Houston, Texas, they were under a boil, or currently still are under a boil water advisory. They didn't get notice until several hours later. This happened yesterday. There were 2 transformers that I guess the power went out. So with that happening, the residents, they're under a boil water advisory. Of course, if you have bottled water, that's best to use. I don't like how they dismissed it. I feel like the mayor kind of is dismissing it and making it, or maybe not making it as big of a deal as it should be. Kind of like it's like, yeah, it's an issue, but it's not really. Like, don't worry about it. And that is not okay. Like, I don't understand where and why our infrastructures for certain things just are not up to par. And it's not like it's a state or just like one town or 2 towns. This is happening all across the United States. We're hearing about it like at least I feel like on a monthly basis at this point. There's something failing. There's something going on with the water. There's something going on with the sewer system. There's something going on with the power. So as we know, we just need to make sure that we are prepped and prepared for everything. And I think they're going to be under a boil water advisory at least through tonight, so they say. They also said that it looks like there was no indication that the water system had been like contaminated. But my whole thing about that is, how do you know that when testing wasn't done till this morning and the results aren't back yet? That's kind of, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Keep in mind that Houston has over 2 million people that were affected by this. They even closed schools, you guys. So make sure that you're preparing as much as possible. I know that times are hard and that, you know, people are struggling to make ends meet. But if you can just spend like $5 a week, you know, even if you can just buy a pack of water here, and then next week you can buy 5 packs or 5 cans of veggies or whatever it is that your family uses, make sure you do that. So until then, you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.